What's going on, my people? It's your big homie Crooks the Great, aka CTG, and I'm back at you guys with another banger of an Undisputed video. And in today's video, Steel City finally makes an announcement to do something that the community has been waiting for them to do. Now, if you guys have been following my channel for quite a while, you guys know, and you guys have probably seen it in my comment section as well, we have been waiting for some kind of announcement that indicates that Steel City is going to make the gameplay better on the game, and that their focus would be primarily on that, because a lot of the community feels like that Steel City is more focused on cosmetics. They're more focused on adding new fighters into the game, which are really good things. You know what I'm saying? Career mode and having, you know, different customization on different boxers and having different fighter kits and stuff like that is super important, as well as DLC fighters and boxers being added into the game. Those are all really nice and important things, but those don't mean anything if the gameplay doesn't match up to what we're getting. If the gameplay is bad, then the DLC and the customization won't matter, because people won't be playing the game because the gameplay is bad. So we've been waiting for some kind of announcement or somebody to come out, one of the devs to come out and say, hey, you know what? We're focused on making the gameplay better in the game. And we finally got that yesterday. So let's go ahead and take a look, right? So we're looking at a screenshot here from from JX Shep, who, if you guys don't know who JX Shep is, he is one of the community managers, as well as Saf here. Saf is the person that took over for oh my god, bro, I'm forgetting the dude's name now, dude. Steve's. He took over for Steve, or she's took over for Steve's, or they took over for Steve's. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, doesn't matter, but they took over for Steve's. But from right here, you guys see somebody asked him a question about being able to customize walks and stuff like that. So JX Shep said, if I'm being honest, man, there are more pressing matters higher on the dev's priority list to make sure the game runs smooth, or to make sure the game runs as good as possible. So I can't say that would make it for sure. It's definitely noted as a possibility for the future, but more than likely not right away. Now, why am I making this a big deal? Because when somebody from the developer team or a community manager that is working with the developer team comes out and says this and writes this and puts this out for the public to see, now you can hold them accountable. You feel what I'm saying? Once it's hard to hold somebody accountable when nothing is being said. Like, if a developer doesn't come out and say anything, it's really all just speculation. But once a community manager or somebody that's linked to the developer team comes out and makes a statement like this, now you can hold them to what they say. And now you put the pressure on them to perform and provide exactly and live up to what they're saying right here. So this is really super important, right? It's really super important. This is why I'm making this whole video in general, because now that JX Shep has come out and said that the devs are focused on making the game run as smoothly as possible to make sure it runs as good as possible, now we can hold them to that. And now we should be more excited. Excuse me. We should be more excited now because we got the big gameplay update that's coming next week. For those of you guys that have been asking me when the next gameplay update is going to be, it's going to be next week. Now we can hold them to that. So now there's no more of these, hey, you know what, we're dropping patches with, you know, no major gameplay updates and stuff like that, or no major gameplay changes. Now we can hold them to that and be like, hey, you know what, back in the day, JX Shep came out and said, or hey, somebody said that you guys were going to be trying to make the game function as smoothly or make it run as smoothly as possible. Where are these changes at? So now you can hold them to that, which we've been waiting for. We have. And I'm glad that the developers are trying to now turn their attention to really making the gameplay what we want it to be. Because although, like, you know, all of these newer DLC boxers and all of these newer things and systems that they're going to be adding to the game are nice, they're not going to mean anything to the community if the gameplay is bad. They're not gonna mean anything. And that's what we've been trying to get across to the developers for quite a long time, is we want the gameplay to be on point. If the gameplay is on point, then the DLC packs and stuff like that, more and more people will actually be inclined to buy those because the game works properly. They'll be excited to buy a DLC pack. More people will actually want to pay to get DLC boxers because the game works the way that it's supposed to. But a lot of the people don't want to, a lot of the community doesn't want to buy DLC packs because they feel like they're getting scammed off of the gameplay. And this is not something that I personally feel. This is something that I've been seeing a lot of the community saying about the game. Why would we want to buy DLC boxers when the gameplay is so bad? Because, and they'll put, hey, I feel like I'm getting scammed because they're trying to get me to buy a $15, $20 DLC boxer pack, but the gameplay's bad. But now it feels like, you know, Undisputed is on and Steel City is on the right course, that they're updating the gameplay. And look no further than the massive gameplay update we're going to be getting next week. Things like that need to take priority over customization, over DLC boxer packs, because those things can be added on with gameplay updates. They really can be. So hopefully Steel City goes in, they do what they're saying they're gonna do, and they're focusing on making the game run as smoothly as possible. But let me know, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that Steel City is finally catching on to what the community has been asking them to do? Or do you guys feel like this is a one-off with the gameplay update and they're kind of just going to go back to doing what they were doing? Let me know in the comment section. As usual, I'm going to be trying to respond to every single comment that you guys leave in the comment section of this video. But that's it for me, my people. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to slap that subscribe button as well as slap that like button. It'd be much appreciated. So that way this video does get tossed into the YouTube algorithm and more people get to enjoy the great content that I have for you guys here on the channel. But until next time, my people, take it easy, be safe, enjoy the rest of your guys' day, afternoon, evening, depending on where you guys are watching this from. And I will see you guys in the next video.